Ma'am, I have prepared for preposition. This is a bridge. So with the help of the bridge, we can ask children to use preposition for the objects which are kept around. So this is the tree. Tree is near the bridge. I hope you can see. Yeah, now you can. The fish is inside the bridge. The boat is behind the bridge. The bird is on the bridge. And the dog is beside the bridge. So this is for preposition what I made. And for conjunction, I have made this ice creams. I've divided the ice cream into 3. So in the first I have written I will go, and then I have given the options for the children to choose the proper conjunction. But or and, it is so far. The proper conjunction. I will go, but it is so far. Like that. I have 2 more. So in this is talking with the option for the children to select the one that is correct. I have written or, so, and we should listen. So the mom is talking, so we should listen. So this is for conjunction. I've made 2.
Yeah, can you just show it? Just show it once again. Just show it. Don't explain, just show it.
Yeah.
So this is for prepositions, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and for conjunctions? Very good. Okay. So Avanti, you're ready?
Yeah.
Radha, please take your 20 points.
Yes, ma'am.
This is an activity, ma'am, for common noun and proper noun. So this is a box, and children like to eat French fries. So this is like a French fries I have made, and I have written proper noun and common noun. So children have to choose where this French fries will go. Is it in the proper noun or in the common noun?
Very nice. Very nice. Okay.
And the other one is similar to what Radha has made. Even I made that bridge.
Okay.
And I thought I'll say like Pinky wants to cross the bridge. So sometimes she's going over the bridge.
Okay.
She's trying to go under the bridge, beside, in front of, like that. So I will do the action and children will guess like, what am I doing?
Very good. Very nice.
This is one, and this is the same way, similar way. This is the other one. Like I'll put the ball in front, sometimes inside,
Okay.
like this.
Prepositions.
Yeah.
Vidhi, have you prepared something? You're on mute.
Yes, ma'am. Not much, but yes, a small activity for the action which you taught for the conjunctions. So I have written this sentence. Like I have written, this suitcase won't lock, dash, it is too full. So now I will give them these 3 slips. Like they need to paste.
Okay.
That or will come, or because will come, or and will come. They need to choose like that.
Very
So
nice.
they will recap the actions also, the action of that topic, and along with the activity.
Great. Okay, so we will start with grammar day 3. Okay, now coming to the syllables. What are syllables?
Like the sounds. How many sounds are there in a word?
How many sounds?
I think so. Like sometimes, like we say, na, when we touch the chin, that something I knew that.
It is not number of sounds. Anyone else?
Sorry, ma'am, I was talking on phone. What did you say?
What do you mean by syllables?
Syllables.
Yes.
I know that each syllable has at least one vowel in it.
Hmm.
And if a word has two syllables, that means we can break it into two parts.
Yes.
Yes, the example for the same is, I guess, rabbit.
Yes.
Huh. So something like that. Even I was.
So how do you break a bluebell?
Bluebell.
Yes. So there can be only one vowel sound in one syllable. Okay. There can be only one vowel sound in a syllable. Okay. What about farmyard?
Good evening,
Yeah.
everyone.
Sound.
Yeah. Hi, Simran.
Sorry, ma'am. Sorry for the delay, ma'am. And thank you for making the changes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
We were just waiting for you so that we can just know what have you made for the points.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Give me a second. Siddharth, get my diary also from there, please. Actually, give me a minute, ma'am. I just finished with the training. Okay. So, so I have made this for the suffix and the prefix. So the children can join the word and they can read it. So these are the suffix and this is the prefix.
Okay.
I could do this much.
So can you just read out few words?
Yeah, sure. So like they can make unhappy, just a minute, unwell, untidy, uncertain, undress.
So that's a prefix. Yes.
Prefix. Now one for the suffix. Drainage, breakage, storage, percentage, roughage.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Okay. So we had just started only. So we'll come to the topic syllables. So we were discussing syllables. So what is a syllable is the one which you were saying number of, yes, we do count it with chin bumps. Okay.
Mhm.
So whenever you have any word, for example, computer. So you have to count how many times your chin goes down. So how many times your mouth actually opens, because for every vowel sound, you'll need to open your mouth. Okay. So come, pew, three. Okay. So this is one method, chin bum method. And the another simple method is to count the number of vowel sounds. Okay. So here you can see this is the practice worksheet given to the children in grammar book 3, play time. Okay. So quickly give me the number of syllables. Hairbrush.
Bra.
Yeah.
Two.
Hairbrush. 2. Jigsaw. 2.
So,
Weekend.
2.
2.
Two.
Breakfast. 2. Seaweed. 2. Okay. Unkind. 2. Now, whenever there is a prefix, we take it as one syllable. Whenever there is a suffix, we take it as one syllable. Okay. Dislike. Thankful. Disagree. So if it is a prefix, if it's a suffix, that goes as one separate syllable. Okay. Unless, undo, prefix, slowly. Now, in the word man, there is only one syllable. The short vowel sound is there. Man.
Man.
Leak. The long vowel sound is there.
Mhm.
Okay. Now, we will study syllables in detail also, but that would come gradually. At this stage, simply the children will be told that you have to count the number of vowel sounds, or you can do the chin bum method. Okay?
So even though, ma'am, there are two vowels, but
You have
if
to
it's
listen to the sound.
prefix or suffix, that we have to count it as only one vowel.
Yes, prefix goes as one, because all the prefix you will have only one vowel sound. And pre, they are actually very short word. So there's only one vowel sound.
Okay,
And re,
like blue bell. So BLUE. So there are two vowels.
but
U-
don't count letters. Listen to this sound.
U.
U sound is there. The long vowel sound is there. So you don't have to. In phonics, we always ask the children to identify the sounds, number of sounds. And initially we make them do the action so that they can understand that there's only one action. For UE, the action is this. So if it is one action, that means one sound.
Okay.
So for the word blue, when they do b, l, u, blue, okay, it's actually not u also, it's u sound, long u sound. Okay. Now coming to present participle. So we have done present continuous. Whenever you have ing, that becomes present participle. Okay. Any verb plus ing will become present participle. Quickly, we can tell this. Now here you can see there are rules. What are the rules? In the first, there is only ing. We are not adding anything. We are not removing anything. But in Y plus ing, we are dropping the last E. So whenever there's a E at the end, you have to drop that E before you add ing. Okay. CVC rule, we all know, whenever we have consonant, vowel, consonant, then the last consonant gets doubled. Okay, so in admit, the last three letters are consonant, vowel, consonant. In the word shop, you have to count the number of sounds. So sh is a consonant sound, one consonant, then o is one vowel sound, and p, that is consonant. So the last P gets doubled. In grin, R-I-N. So R-I-N. C-V-C. So last N gets doubled. In knitting also, N is one consonant sound, then I, and then T. So consonant, vowel, consonant. So the last letter gets doubled. Stop, again the same. Okay, so whenever you have consonant sound, vowel sound, and then consonant sound, then the last letter gets doubled whenever you add any suffix with a vowel beginning. Okay, with a vowel beginning. If you look at this I, so it's a vowel beginning suffix. Okay,
Yes,
so
yes.
whenever the suffix has a vowel in front, then this CVC doubling rule is applicable. Okay. Now when you have Y at the end, then it goes as it is. You just have to add ing. Carrying, drying, hurrying, staying, tidying, you just have to add ing. But if you have IE, like in lie and tie and die, then you remove IE. Again, you can say, you cannot have IE and then again I, right? If you don't put Y, then what will be the spelling? D-I-E-I-N-G. So there's no word with I-E-I. There's no word, right? We do not have any word where we have I, then E, and then again I. So we remove I-E, we put Y, and then we put I-N-G. Okay, so what will be for fly?
Flying.
LYING.
Grab,
GRABBING.
CVC doubling. Remind,
Simple ing.
ING.
simple ing. Measure,
ING.
Drop
Remove
E. Whenever you have
Drop
E at the
E.
end, you have to drop
Ah,
that
right.
E.
Right.
Juggle, again, you have to drop E. Now, plan is a CVC word, means at the end we have CVC. So double N. Frighten, only ing. Tie,
Hmm.
so you'll have to remove IE. And irritate, again, you have to drop E,
E.
right?
E.
Now, this present participle, we know that we have yesterday used it in continuous tense. Okay. Now, for past continuous also, this present participle is used. ing means present participle. So the present participle is used for past continuous also. Instead of instead of is, am, are, here we are using was and were.
Were.
Okay. And also in future continuous, we will have ing, that is present participle. In future continuous, we use will be. Will be. Okay. Baby will be. I will be. She will not be. She will be. It will be. Who will be? Will be and ing. Okay. So this is the use of present participle. Add ing to the verb, then it is a present participle. And where do we use? We use in all the three continuous tenses. Whether it is present continuous, whether it is past continuous, or whether it is future continuous, we will always use present participle, that is verb plus ing. In present continuous, it is, am, are. In past, it is was and were. And in future, it is will be. Okay. Now we have already done proper nouns. From proper noun, when you make an adjective, that becomes a proper adjective. Okay. Like China, Chinese. Ireland, Irish. Mars, Martian. America, American. India, Indian. Okay. So if there is an adjective which is made out of proper noun, then that adjective will also start with a capital letter. Okay. Till now, what we have taught the child, that it's very easy to see whether it is a proper noun by if any word is starting with a capital letter, that's a proper noun. But these adjectives will also start with capital because they are made out of proper nouns. Okay.
Yes.
Kangaroos are dash animals. Australia. So what will come?
Australia.
Australian.
I watch the dash dancers. Spain.
Spanish.
This is the dash flag. Japan.
Japanese.
Japanese.
So from Britain, it will be
British.
British. America.
American.
Canada.
Canadian.
France.
French.
China.
Chinese.
And India.
Indian.
Indian. Okay. So proper adjectives will also start with a capital letter, and mostly you'll find that they are they show origin. They all are showing the origin. So they will always be a place, belonging to a place. Okay. Even like Mumbaikars. Okay. Delhiites. Jodhpuris. Okay. So they all are starting from, they are originated from a name of a place, a proper noun. So they will always be starting with a capital letter, right? Okay. Now coming to the next topic, that is contractions. So when you put this inverted comma to contract the word, that is contractions. Okay. So for this, what you can do is, what activity you can think of? Any activity you can do if you can have bricks, okay, logos, Legos, sorry, Legos. So you can use that, or if even on eraser you can write, okay, where any such thing you can have where you can show this, okay, or anything which opens up. Okay, so outside you can write the contraction, and when it opens, it has the expanded form. You can have a flap of butterfly also. Okay, so the children will open and the word will expand. Okay, so I apostrophe ill, and when it opens, it has I will.
Hmm.
Okay, so that way you can have. How to rotate this? Okay, adverbs made by adjectives. That's very simple. When you add any, for example, heavy, when you add ly, it was raining heavily.
Hmm.
She pulled herself selfishly, quietly, angrily, badly. So when you have ly, then adjective changes to adverb. Okay. Can you give me some more examples? Ly words?
Foolishly,
Yes. Smartly,
smartly,
Silently,
silently, softly,
Kindly.
hurriedly.
hurriedly.
Hmm.
So everywhere you'll find that the first root word is an
Adjective.
adjective.
effective.
And
Right.
when you add this ly, then it turns to adverb. Okay. Now, a noun can also act as an adjective. Okay. Sometimes there are times where a noun, a naming word can be an adjective. See, whenever you will have two nouns together, whenever you have two nouns together, then the first word becomes adjective because it is describing the second word. Tooth and brush. So brush, what or which word is describing that what kind of brush it is?
Tooth.
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 So yes, so toothbrush. So that is, tooth is a noun, but here it can be an adjective when you have the word toothbrush. Can you give some more examples where the first word is telling about the second naming word?
Post office.
Yes. Okay, you have to show me something now. It's getting boring. I think you all are sitting very idle. Just go and get something. You have to find out something where you have the word. The first word is acting as an adjective, like toothbrush. You have to show me something,
Okay.
and take your 10 points if you show it the first. Like you are the first to show one.
Ma'am,
Yes,
coffee mug, tea mug.
very good. So Radha gets 10 points.
Photo frame.
Photo frame, yes.
Hairbrush.
Hairbrush, yes. So this way
Flower
you can
pot.
add fun to your class whenever you are introducing any topic. Just make them roam around, grab something, show something, and then you explain. When they look at the objects, they take the objects in hand. It becomes multi-sensory and it goes to their memory lane, and they don't forget the things easily. Okay. So can you quickly solve this? This is again a worksheet for nouns acting in.
Can you zoom a little bit, ma'am?
Okay.
Little bit.
No, actually, I'm doing it from laptop.
Fine, fine, fine. It looks better now. Yes.
Yes.
The carrot cake tasted lovely.
Yes, carrot cake. So you can have these pictures and then also you can play the game. A picture of a carrot and a cake, and the children have to guess the word carrot cake. Okay, then next is,
He cleaned out
Cleaning
the
out
rabbit.
a rabbit cage.
yes,
Sam has a new
Mountain bike.
mountain bike.
yes,
I planted flower seeds
yes.
in a pot.
He wore a diamond ring.
Diamond ring. We cut down the old apple tree.
Tree.
I like cheese and bread.
Tomato. Cheese and tomato sandwich.
Okay, cheese and tomato sandwich. Okay.
So what you can do is you can just take all of these pictures and then just spread it on the ground. Okay. And then they have to pick and they have to quickly make the combination. You give them, or you scatter all these pictures and then they have to make the combinations, pairing they have to do. So they will enjoy that. Okay. Even when you, okay, we have learned that when you add ly to an adjective, it becomes adverb. Now, when you add y to a noun, it becomes adjective. Okay, so dust becomes dusty, spice becomes spicy, mud becomes muddy, noise becomes noisy, hair becomes hairy. So now I want you to show me something. You have to show some naming word and then we will change it into the adjective. What do you show?
Object you want to see?
Yes. Like for example, if you show dust or hair, so hair is hairy. So
Mine
you
is
have to show something.
furry.
Even I was
Yes.
about to say fur.
Fur becomes
Teddy.
furry.
I don't
Yes.
have teddy.
Hmm.
Teddy.
Hair hairy.
Hair hairy.
Show me
Hmm.
something. Everyone has to show. Show me something.
Watery.
Yes. Yes.
I could find a bottle of
This
watery.
butterfly is shiny.
Yes. Very
Shiny.
good.
Yeah. Shiny.
Okay.
Slippery. It could be
Yes.
slippery.
Slippery. Yes. Okay. So this way you can show them anything and they can change the noun to adjective. Even if you show them some dirty clothes. So dirt is dirty. Right?
Hmm.
I'm loudly can be.
No, we are not
Go
adding
to
ly.
verb ho
ly
jayega.
is adverb. Loudly is
It's
adverb.
only one.
Ly. It's only Y.
Okay. Oh,
Snow, you can show them snow. Then it becomes snowy.
snowy.
Okay, we have done, when we add something, we have done plurals with just adding s. We have done plurals where we add es. When we have sh, s, and z sound, we add es. Okay, now these are irregular plurals. Okay, now irregular plurals will have either the same spelling or a different spelling. Okay, completely different spelling. So person is people, two teeth, mice, cacti, men, feet, children, leaves, sheep, oxen. Can you give me some other examples
Nice.
where the spelling is completely changed?
Shelves, but that is different.
No, that is a pattern. Whenever there's a pattern
Okay.
that you remove F and add VE, that means
okay.
it's a pattern. We are not talking about the pattern.
Okay. Same for women.
Yeah,
Women and women.
Yes, yes.
Hmm.
Man, men.
Men is there. It's there.
Hero, heroine.
No, that's gender. That's not plural.
Gender. It's not.
Tooth, teeth.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's there.
there.
It's there. It's there.
Okay. See this one, and can you just tell me?
Can you enlarge this? I'll otherwise open from my.
Wait, I'll just do this. Yeah.
Yeah, fine.
That's fine.
So either the spelling is same or it is a new spelling.
Fish remains fish, right?
Hmm.
The plural of fish is fish.
Yes.
Rest is the same, which was on the last page.
Yeah, goose, geese.
Goose, geese, right? Children have to draw basically in this one.
Yes. So that will become visual and they will do this. Okay. The next topic is subject, verb, and object. Okay. Any one of you is having disposable glass? Or if you don't have disposable, then you can use normal glasses. I want you to have 3 glasses. Okay. Please stop sharing. Let's do this activity. Okay, so here you can see the subject and object. At least 2 you should have, and 1 can be for verb. If you have any disposable glasses, you can bring them. Or normal glasses, or you can have bowls. Okay, whatever. Okay, Avanti is having. Great. Okay, so on the on this bottom part, can you just write S for subject, V for verb, and O for object? Okay. Yeah.
Ma'am, can you please repeat what we are supposed to do?
See, 1 glass is subject. You have to write S for subject. Okay. And O for object. And V for verb. Now, when I read the sentence, you have to tell me that which word will go in which glass. Yeah. Rose paints a picture. So the word rose will go in which glass? You have to pick up the glass for the word rose. Which
Subject.
glass you will pick?
Subject.
Subject. Yes. Now paints will go in
Verb.
Verb.
and picture goes in
Object.
object. Okay. Sam runs quickly. So Sam will go in
Subject.
subject. Runs.
Verb.
Verb.
Now quickly is adverb. So verb and adverb we will have in the same glass. So there is no object.
Okay.
Okay. Lucy,
Subject.
yes, is riding
Verb.
Verb.
Right.
verb.
Is writing.
And a horse
Object.
object. Okay. The dog
Subject.
frightened.
Verb.
You have to pick up the particular glass. The man,
Check.
And is the object.
yes. We
Subject.
Subject.
sang
Huh?
Sang and
Sang happily
happily
will be the verb.
this morning.
Object.
Subject.
No, it is again adverb. Okay, it is only adding to the verb. What did we sing? that is not mentioned. Object means what did you do?
Hmm.
What does Rose paint? What does Sam run? No answer. What does Lucy riding is? What is Lucy riding? A horse. So that's an object. To whom dog frightened? The man. That is an object. But what did you say? What did we sing? There is no answer. Okay. He crashed the car. He is subject. What he did? Crashed.
Crashed.
So
Verb.
word. And what did he crash?
The car.
That is object. The dragon was breathing fire. So the dragon
In
Subject.
was breathing
Verb.
verb,
and fire
object.
Object.
object. The author is writing a novel.
The author subject.
is writing verb.
Verb.
A
Novel is the object.
They are singing. Now here it is mentioned. What are they singing? A song.
Song.
Okay.
Song is object.
Grandpa is sleeping.
Subject and verb, no object.
So there's no object.
She whistles a tune loudly.
Whistles loudly is a verb. Tune is an object.
Yes. So whistles is verb, loudly is adverb. So goes in the same class. And tune is the object.
Object.
The lion climbs the tree.
The lion subject.
Climbs verb and the tree is the object.
Object.
Yes. Okay. So this is subject and object. Now, subject and object can also be pronouns. Okay. So when you start a sentence, whenever you start a sentence, then it is subject. And when you end the sentence, then it is object. Okay. So I
played piano.
yes.
Yeah.
She called me. Then me is the object
Hmm.
because that's coming at the end. Okay. I like, you like me, then you is a subject. I like you, then you is an object.
Hmm.
Okay. He is a good boy, then he is a subject. I called him, I ordered him, or I punished him, then him becomes object coming at the end. She is a good dancer. Okay. Can
I
you please,
called her.
can you please help her? Then her is object. Okay. It. So one it is subject. It is a nice toy. And drop it. Then it is object coming at the end.
Hmm.
Okay. We. So we are
We
learning grammar. Okay. Join us. Join us. So us is coming at the end. Okay. You are learning grammar. Okay. I am teaching you.
Hmm.
They are writing notes. Okay. I gave them notes. So I gave notes to them, then them becomes object. Okay. So like what game we can play? What we used to do is we used to have a football in our class, and on the football we had written all these pronouns, subject pronouns and object pronouns, and the children used to throw the ball, and whichever word is in front of the front of the child's eyes, so he used to make the sentence. Or we can have two teams, subject and object. They used to throw. The first one who is throwing will give a sentence from subject pronoun, and the other team when catches, they have to make a sentence of object pronoun.
Object
So
pronoun.
that way it becomes a fun in the class. They play football. They love playing football, ball. So that becomes interactive and they used to practice. Okay. So here, this is the exercise which is there in grammar book. So you hugged Granny, you is subject. Granny hugged you, you is an object. I hit the ball, I is subject pronoun. The ball hit me is the object pronoun. Okay, this is the worksheet. Just go through these sentences. I hope you will, it's clear, but still just go through. Just read and just let me know if there's any doubt.
On this one.
In the sentence, you like horses. Horses like.
Them
Uh,
too.
huh?
Them too.
No, you too. Horses likes you too.
Too. Okay.
I heard Adam. Adam heard me.
Me.
The boy pushed her.
She pushed the boy.
The boy. The crowd followed them. They took the train to the beach.
Us there.
Yes, the train took us there, right?
Okay, clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, this we have already done. Possessive adjectives and possessive pronouns. Yesterday we did. So my dog, my is possessive adjective. The dog is mine, then it becomes pronoun. Right? Her cat, then her is an adjective and hers will be pronoun. So these are possessive pronouns coming at the end. Mine, yours, his, hers, ours, yours, theirs. Okay. This coat belongs to him. It is his coat. This coat is his. That teddy is yours. That dog is yours. That cat is theirs. This brush is hers. Okay. So this I showed you yesterday. Okay. So this is dash car.
My car. This car is mine.
So you have to pick up the blue ones for adjectives, right?
Right.
And pink one for the
Pronoun. Mhm.
so this is my car, this car is mine.
Mine.
So whenever all the blue ones are adjectives and all the pinks are pronouns.
Pronoun. Possessive pronouns.
Okay. All of you like to eat fruit. Which is your favorite fruit?
Mango.
Okay, if I say any fruit which is available right now in your home,
Yes.
which
Apple.
is yeah, just get a fruit. It's break time. You can have your snack time. So get a fruit. That's an activity we'll do. Get any one fruit with a knife. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let me see everyone's fruit.
I haven't got a fruit.
Nothing you have right now, no fruit.
No, ma'am.
Potato.
Potato I have.
Okay, get a potato. Now you have to cut this in 2 halves.
Got a knife. I'll just get a knife.